Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to what will be the BetNet Challenger series. We're going into what is actually, I think, our first game for Venatores in the second stage, and I believe the Red Reserve are currently 1-0 at the moment. So a pretty important game for both these teams, obviously wanting to get off to a strong start, and we are straight into our pistol round. DJL will have himself the kit and the smoke on the other side. Quite a bit of utility, so we can expect a bit more of an A hit here. Not going to normally have this many smokes if you're going towards the B site. Likely to see the remaining players duck back through and try and go through the connector, but already Relaxer will be there to start. Freddy Frog combines with him. The only man left over towards that ramp spot is actually going to be the bomb. Not looking too good. The split into connector has been spotted as well. Will be left on what Tessek can really do, but he's somewhat surrounded. It's going to be very difficult. All of the smokes have now faded. Relaxer has managed to sneak by in the corner. And although they have all of the perfect spots to hold off the rotations, there's no bomb down. 1-0, Red Reserves take themselves the pistol. Now, we see what Venatores can do with their force buy. You are correct, it is Mirage. Corn, I'll be your girlfriend for today. Is that alright? I'm a bald 23-year-old, but I swear I'm a lovely person sometimes. Maybe not. Okay, that was a lie too. Either way, CT side, they've invested into a couple of M4s. They've got themselves 3 UMPs. They'll be trying to just hold off here, keep as many players alive. That's not the best start. Bomb already dropped in. Goofy will at least be able to trade one back. And actually soon does as well. Maybe able to do a little bit more damage. They still have the rifles being held, and Relaxer making a nice bit of cash. Will now be the conversion. This is where the T's just have to save. They can't really invest anything into this round. You can see a run boost. A little bit of a distraction. But other than that, I don't really know what this will achieve. They've got Glocks. They've got nothing else. Relaxer actually going to be jumping. He gets caught. The timing is not great there. And Plesson is pretty low on HP as well. Watson only has himself a USP. They've actually got a chance to do some real damage in this round. Just based on the minimal investment actually coming in from the CT side as well. Soon actually picks up another. Starks found a rifle. This would be one of the worst rounds I think I've ever seen if Venatores managed to win this. Freddy Frog, great positioning. Spots the first, gets dinked up. Stark not going to be able to trade him though. Tessek will be coming in from behind. It looks like Freddy Frog may be the savior here. Bear in mind, his teammate still doesn't have a gun. Soon has managed to pick up a UMP. However, thankfully, it looks like Freddy Frog has saved the day. Let's see. Can Soon do any more damage? This is already a fairly successful round. They've got 3 kills when they invested nothing. They've made things costly. Bomb is going to be retrieved. Stark actually going to be calling out a pause as well. He got 25 seconds left. Now, he either has to get that bomb down or die. Those are the 2 only options. He does not want to be saving this UMP. They're going to have a matter of seconds left. Freddy Frog not going to spot anybody over towards A. Will be looking to split back. Soon, if he just runs in here, should be able to get a bomb plant. So this is already a hugely successful round. 3 kills, a bomb plant, and now has a chance to fight back. Has the UMP. If he hits the headshot, Freddy has a chance. Freddy down to just 33, finds the kill as well, and Botten doesn't have a gun. It's only going to be the USP. Has to try and hold on to this. Now the rifle is around the corner. That should be his saving grace, but either way, this is an atrocious round for the CT side. Can they at least hold on to it? Yes, they can, but holy cow. 4 kills, a bomb plant. That is a great round from Venatores. That is a great round. D-side. Pretty much going to be able to afford whatever they want. Soon can buy up an AWP if he wants. And, okay, on the CT side, they're still going to have a full buy. But they would have expected to at least have some sort of bonus round, or at least a little bit of extra money. Instead, going to be left with, well, next to nothing once they buy. Bottom will have a little bit extra because he did actually save that M4. Looking like this is a technical pause. Stark has some loss, so he's going to want to try and sort that out before we get back into the game. Hey, Leon. Happy Valentine's Day. My favorite day of the year. I'm not crying, you're crying. A double op straight in from the CT side. Soon we'll manage the AWP. As said, made quite a bit of extra money previous round, and definitely going to be a pretty damn good 4th round buy for the T side. Bless him. We'll be looking for the gap in the smoke. Instantly gets dunked by a nade. He'll be down to just 49 HP. Sure, I'll be your Valentine. Yeah, she doesn't exist anymore, Leon. That ended badly. Don't worry about that. Single again. Any of you guys in the chat, hit me up. I'm kidding. Only if you're pretty. Tesek. He'll find the opener. Lesson was the man who was already tagged. Bit of aggression out from bottom as well. Gotta be careful. Goofy already up close in the connector. I don't think they're going to expect this, although Goofy's actually looking into the wall. Luckily, he will peek out in time. He had a second kill. The CT side, remember, losing so many players. Stark, I don't know how he wins that battle. Bottom doesn't even lay a finger on him. 100 HP. Now will be left onto just the double AWPs. Looking like they're just going to have to try and save in this scenario. Bottom will be able to buy in the next round, but now the T's, well, they could realistically go on the hunt, try and remove some of these remaining weapons. Exactly what they're going to do. Tesek pushing towards the site, even removes one of the AWPs and leaves it just onto Freddy Frog, who looks like he's about to be closed in. I'm pretty sure Dosia's married, so asking Dosia might just be a little bit of an insult. Now, well, Freddy, I think you're in real trouble, my friend. They're not actually going to spot him out. He's sat in the corner, but through the wall, actually. Goofy's going to do the majority of the damage. Venatores clean out every single player. Now the CT side, well, they're going to force. Watson actually going to have himself an AWP. Rest of the team with just pistols. But the T side have made a huge amount of money. They didn't lose a single player in that round. Flawless. You should Google Dosia's wife, and then you'll realize that clearly he is the ex-god. He's a player. He is a player. So he's a beautiful man. What are you talking about? Watson. There we go. Has to go aggressive with the AWP, however, too soon. We will see a trade. Plesson's managed to go aggressive and actually find 2 with the CZ. Looking like Rev Reserve might be able to bounce back here. And they actually retrieve this bomb. It's going to be very difficult. Pause. Okay, DJL just leaving the server. Thank you, 44. 44 bars. I like it. I like the name. Lesson. He's the only one defending the bomb, so they will be able to retrieve it. Back down to a 2 versus 2. Earning the tide once again, and now pushing back towards this B site. They do have Freddy Frog now. An AK-47 in hand. To try and catch them off on the cross. but won't be able to do so. So the bomb is going to be planted. Going to be a safe plant, which isn't the best. Kit retrieved as well. Relaxer now has an AK-47 too. Question is, can they retake this site? This is a full force, remember? Even though they've done so much damage with the pistols, it will make no difference if they lose the round. Relaxer hoping to spot something, but soon sees him first. It's a spray through the wall. Relaxer wins the duel. However, it comes now down to Relaxer versus Goofy. Both players on 37 HP, completely even in this scenario, but the Kit was on his teammate. Peeks around and Goofy will win it. It looked like the CT side were about to steal a round away. Tactical, technical. There's 4 players. Now, well, the CT side, they have very little choice. You already know how old I am, Leon. You don't know about me, but I'm feeling. There you go. That's the answer. I love music and lol problem, bro. 40? How very dare you? I like how I had to reverse engineer the Taylor Swift song 22 just because I didn't want to lose that joke. I'm feeling thank you, yes. That's how I'm feeling right now. CT side, complete stack over towards this B site. Hoping and praying they will make their way in that direction. The T's, however, have already probed over towards this A site. If Stark even pushes forward just a millimeter more, he will find out all the information. And with Pozchek making his way into the connector, I feel like they may have gambled wrong. A little bit of bad luck. Can't really do anything about it. And I think soon they'll realize, it's not going to be happening. Hello, old stage. I mean, 4. If I was 4 and had this level of vocabulary, which may not be a huge amount, but that would be very impressive for a 4-year-old. For me, it's not so impressive, because I'm 23. Australia is the best at CSGO. Yes, that's why the best player in the one Australian team is actually American. But let's move on from that. And the second one just left and he was Canadian. Don't worry, I'm sure you're correct. I can't talk. I'm from the UK. We have Smooya. You will teach me fast how to pronounce Onshek. Go for it. Go for it. Oh, I want it. You're 22 and turn 23 in December. Sure. I'm going to have a lot of Valentine's today. Pockets ain't empty, cuz. I had to read that about 4 times before I was actually able to read it, but Pon's check, something like that. Names are hard. Quick push out, T side, they're picking up the pace, looking to try and overwhelm the CTs who've just got themselves another buy. However, it's not looking so good. The nade may dunk in and turn it into a 3 versus 3. Perfect from Pon's check. I'm butchering that name, I can tell. Relax, however, will be in the CT side. I'll just Pon check. Oh, okay, that's quite easy, actually. Relaxer. Turns it into a 2 versus 3. Now, in these clutch situations, they've been doing pretty well so far. Can they win themselves another? Two players now over towards CT. Pleasant just basically trying to hold just in case they do look to cross towards jungle. He gets all the information. Actually, we are going to see Esek find the peak. Relaxer tagged a little bit. They've got to try and get this bomb down, but this is just a bait. He's trying to bait them into peak. Both players will be waiting. There's a second, however, which they didn't expect. Actually going to go rotating in soon. We'll get the bomb down. Peeks out. That's a wonderful flick onto Freddy, but he doesn't know the other players on the stairs. Runs into the open. And it will mean we hit 4 and 3. Now, the T side still have plenty of money to buy back up with. It won't be a problem. Plesson's just going to go around and pick up some utility. Now, they only have one player surviving on the CT side, so again, the reset will be looming. The chance for that money to send back down to 0. Means donut. Ah, how was Kiev? Kiev was good. The time zone was like unreal, but it was a lot of fun. Here we go though. Both teams will have themselves a bye soon. He's gonna be looking for that peek. Did he spot the legs of DGL? I don't think he did. So he will be able to get that early pick. The boost up from Plesson. Sprays down 2. Round over. Stark in a 1 versus 5. Food was not healthy, but it was good. It was really good. And cheap as well. Stark. At least manages 1. I don't think he knows there's another player up close, though. TGO actually misses the shot. Molotov will go down, but Smoke going to cover him up anyway. Stark actually nets another kill. He's doing damage at least, keeping them honest. Gonna try and bait in some rotations. However, Freddy Frog already aggressive. We'll be waiting for him the second he looks to round this corner. It still has a bit of time. Will he expect anybody to be this close? Even if he gets the man in middle, surely he won't expect Freddy Frog. And no, it will be eventually a 5-3 scoreline now for the CT side. The Ts have a little bit of extra money, but I don't expect them to buy behind it. We will see, okay, a little bit of investment from the 2 players that had the extra cash. Stark will save the rest just to make sure that he can buy up an AWP for soon in the next round. Yeah, pretty much. Burgers, fries, milkshakes. Had some sushi. That was pretty good. Duck. It was a good week of food. It wasn't the time zone in Kiev. It was the fact that we were doing WSG America from Kiev. So, like, for example, the grand final that we casted between Cloud9 and SK started at 4 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah. That's what I mean by the time zone, not the country time zone. Quick kill. Ponchek will get the opener. But they've been slowed down by the Molotov, and this will allow for some rotations back from the CT side. Smokes will also be beginning to fade by the time they actually get on towards the site. Planting that bomb may be easier said than done. Soon will take a nasty tag through the smoke. Esek looking to go a little bit aggressive. They got the bomb down in this round, so already a fair, decent amount of success. Can they get rid of Plesson? No, they cannot. He gets all 3 players pushing into CT and leaves Stark alone. 1 versus 4, slightly better than last time, but, well, is he just going to go save? Nope. Like he may just look for an exit or 2. Bomb's going to be defused. Not really anything he can do about it. Yeah, no, it's only +2, so it's not like being in the country is fine. It's being in the country and having those time zones, which is ridiculous. Side though, getting the bomb down. You sound Londonish. Yes, I am Londonish. Got that spot on. B side making their way over towards the B side. Freddy B has himself the Molotov to try and deny the initial push. Now he's the only one here, so he has to stay alive. Rotation has come in from Relaxer with the AWP. And this is one of those horrible scenarios where some people run through the Molotov, the others don't, and so you end up with just an awful split. Esek will find the opener. Back into the site. And a second as well. Hitting headshots at least, but leave soon as the only person left alive. Can't find the shot. 7 and 3. Red Reserve confirm themselves the lead and start to build up a bank as well. T-side, they do have the loss bonus maxing in the next round. So they'll be able to invest into a few pistols. But, not too much. Who's from the UK? Me! Me. UK accent. UK accent is the best accent. Actually, I quite like the Irish accent. You're casting this weekend. Watch and teach me. Well, are you casting in English? Because if you're not casting English, I have no idea what you're going to be saying. DJL already removes Goofy from the action. We'll see Tesek at least manage to get one. Bit of extra damage done. There's a few low players actually on the CT side. You speak other languages? No, I'm an ignorant Brit. But somehow, even though we're a tiny little island, we managed to convince the rest of the world to speak English, and then we can just be ignorant and stupid for the rest of our lives. It's a nice existence, I'll be honest. I like the Australian accent too. Worst part of London? Hackney. Pretty bad. Went to Peckham as well. Peckham's not great. Soon. How much more damage can he do? He's actually taken down a few players along the way. Freddy Frog will be there to trade. I don't speak any other languages. See, I hadn't met anybody actually Canadian, like an older generation Canadian, until I was on a flight about a year ago. There was a Canadian couple next to me, and they actually kept saying, like, eh, after every sentence, and it just made me giggle because I thought that was just a lie. I do like the Scottish accent. It makes me laugh. Which club do you support? I support Tottenham, so quite happy about how we played yesterday versus Juventus, especially considering we were 2-0 down. Probably should have been 3-0 down. Weed has reigned there for years. I do not speak Hindu. I learned French in school for like 3 years, but I don't remember any of it. So, you know. T-side looking to challenge into mid. An aggressive push from Pleasant, who's been playing pretty well so far. Catching players off guard. He's 13 and 6 at the moment. But it's actually going to be the T's finding 2 kills in middle. We'll do some early damage. T's have actually made their way towards jungle, and actually DGL, the timing may get the better of him. However, he drops the bomb. Teammate will trade, leaving it into a 3 versus 2. Now just going to be down to 2 remaining T's to try and push in onto the site. The bomb going down in such an open position is almost too easy for Boten, leaving just Ponchek left. And he's been spotted as well. Rotation can come in. Molotov, is it going to reach him? Yes, it is. It forced him off the angle. He's going to burn all the way down to 2 HP. And Relaxer just holds the angle. 9 and 3 Red Reserve get themselves a 6th round in a row. How does every English joke start? By looking over your shoulder. Wow. Nine to 3. CT side looking strong. Now, the T's, well, as said, max loss bonus. The money has started to build up. Why do you hate Hackney? I don't hate Hackney. It's just the first place that came into my head. Do you like the Russian accent? It scares me a bit, I'll be honest. I think it's not the Russian, it's not Russian speaking Russian doesn't scare me. It's when Russians speak English, or their accent in English, everything sounds terrifying. It's like, I don't even know, like, fluffy bunny rabbit. You can say anything, it still sounds scary even though it's not. So I think that, I do like the accent. I think it'd be quite cool to just have it for a bit. Already going to see the first kill come in for Relaxer as they try and make their way towards that ladder room position. They now know he's there. Hey, Pity. Bomb going to make its way back through mid. They seem very disjointed at the moment. They've got a lot of map control, but they're still having to take individual duels. Luckily, Ponchek will win the battle, and now they go backing and actually push into the hands of Soon. This actually gives them the A site. CT side somewhat abandoning these positions. They're going to wait patiently to try and hold towards the murder hole. That's almost too easy a kill. Freddy Frog is just going to try and probably hold on to his weapon here. The CT side have had a lot of close rounds, so losing all of their players here probably would set them back to either a force buy or an eco, and not a full buy which they desire, which if they keep the remaining 2 players alive, they will have a full buy. Be the remaining 2 players alive. 9-4. T-side have bounced back. They'll have some money to buy into this round, of course, after winning. But if they lose, they may not have too much going into the final round of the half. Actually, whoever loses this round won't have much going into the final round of the half. But the double AWP setups will come back again. I don't think I am in the right state to adopt anyone, Leon, I'll be honest. Did that smoke actually just block his jump? I wonder if he would have made it without that. And the question is, did he block the smoke? I kind of want to know if he did. Wait. The smoke in the window? Yeah, it did. Never mind. I thought he might have blocked it. Will you be casting FaZe vs Snarvy? No. Pretty sure that's in Pro League. Here we go, though. Push. Coming up the ramp. Finding 2 opening kills in mid. The remaining will be looking to just run out towards this ramp, but they haven't actually caught any of the CT side players yet. Vango. And the T's find some openings. Now, they got a chance to get onto the site. The problem is, all of their smokes are going to fade soon. Every single one. They need to find a kill quickly, and at the moment, they're just not getting anything done. Picked apart by the CT side. And this leaves Tesek in a 1v5. He's managed 1. But that will be all. 10-4. T side. Okay, they'll have a couple of AKs and maybe a UMP and a pistol. But it's the CTs who have looked dominant over on that CT side. What do you think about the UK scene? A lot of individual talent. A lot of people I actually got on with when I see them. But when it comes to teams, they just don't seem to want to stick together. Is it possible to watch Tournament and Go TV? No. Unfortunately, you have to listen to my voice or mute me. Those are the only 2 options. Sorry. Or you actually, there's a Russian stream too. Here we go. That's T side. It's going to fall back to basics, running towards this A site. Actually, only 1 man here with a little bit of a cross being held by Relaxer, but the smokes will hold them out. Soon. We'll find the opener, but Placid coming in on the flank will turn things back into a 4 versus 4. That's already one of the rifles down, leaving only 1 remaining in the hands of Soon. The rest of the players will be having pistols. They've got a nice open plant, but there's a hell of a lot of utility for the CT side, which is going to make things so much more difficult. this could be perfect. 2 kills, 3 kills, almost 3, I should say. And, well, in the end, Goofy doubles down as well. Venatores steal a round they never should have had and give themselves a 5th. With a pistol win, they should be able to set themselves right back up into this game. Well, don't ESL have 2 parallel streams, right? Thank you, Stick Up. I appreciate you too. So Twitch pick, bald people are cute. Alright. Again, quite a bit of utility coming in for both teams here. Actually interested to see where the Molotov will go. I don't know where I would put it. Oh, can we watch? Where's he throwing that? Right. Oh. Okay, so it's just sort of to hold off the cross. Oh no, it's actually for sandwich. Okay, that's a bit interesting. I hadn't really thought of that. Smoke will go down a little bit late. Just go throw that afterwards. Botton's just found 2 lovely openers, but they're actually going to go a little bit over aggressive for my liking. Turning it back into a 3 versus 3, giving away back into the round. And they'll be tapped. Stark doing more damage. And they don't have a kit in this situation, so they need to get these kills very quickly indeed and have to just hold on to that bomb. Stark will try to defuse the bomb. Relaxer needs this kill quickly, and Stark is screwed. Needed his teammate to find that kill. Instead, Relaxer will clutch the 1v2, leave it 11 and 5. Yeah, they run a parallel. No, I'm not the only one who streams on this channel. It probably will be... It depends, because sometimes I do Hellcase, sometimes I do this. So, Hellcase is on the main channel, this is on the second channel, so it just depends what they ask me to do that day. But, yeah, if you follow this channel, a fair bit of it should be me. Obviously, if you don't like me, then that means you probably don't want to follow the channel. But still. Force buy in from the CT side. Aggression out from Soon. We'll get him a scout as well. Now, he's the sniper for the team. Oh, no, wait, it was a UMP. Never mind, I'm a potato. He'll get a UMP, and as the AWPer of the team, you know, he would want a UMP. My point doesn't make sense anymore. Either way. Actually, they went for 4 UMPs in this round. It's quite a risky buy for the T side. Chance to make a lot of money, but with only 1 rifle, Freddy Frog already low. The scout of Goofy actually getting a decent amount of damage done. Now, he got a couple of kills in the last round, that's why. What's grey and can't fly? I'm not sure I want to know the answer to this. Your name, ASAP, AS, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I just worked out what that said. Here we go, though. Bottom. Leading the charge, has the AK. Now, there is actually a man by the firebox. Freddy Frog is going to check it, but it won't matter because Stark gets the kill anyway. Another peek comes through from Tesek, leaving only 2 players remaining for this T side. Tesek actually going to win the battle versus the AK as well. We'll be able to potentially retrieve it. Plessen only has 8 seconds. The time ticking away. Has to go for the safe plant. And he's absolutely stuffed here. Upon check, we'll take him down. The bounce back comes in. And it will be 11 to 6. Yes. The sister is 23. She's ready to leave the house. Okay. Thanks. Thanks. Dude. When's our co-cast? Bring me to... Where do you live? Netherlands? I want to say Netherlands. Bring me there, I'll come cast. I'm not cheap though. B-side, throwing a lot of utility in towards this B-side. This is all a bait. Try and pull everyone away. Look where the bomb is. The bomb is on the ramp. They're going to be setting up to try and get through that smoke. Hey, washing machine. What's up with you? DJL will get that opener. The fake has worked perfectly. Soon is going to be the only man here. Needs to hit the shots, and Relaxer will net another kill for his team. However, Stark has rotated in, has the chance to shut this down. Leaves only DJL left. He's in a 1v2, gets the bomb down. Lands in Belgium. Ooh. Heard they have nice chocolate. DJL looking for the clutch. Goofy is not going to allow it, so the CT side will hold on. A bomb down, 3 kills. I don't think they're going to have enough money, so they'll probably just save. You know, Ponchek is donut. To be fair, I do like donuts. That's a pretty good name. Have you ever been to Poland? Yes, I went to Katowice last year. Not going this year, unfortunately. That was fun. I enjoyed it. I've actually been again, but I can't remember where I didn't crack out. No, I think I might have gone to Katowice twice. I had the little, like, dumpling things with meat in them. It's like Pitrogi or something. I don't know how to say it, but they're cool. You're going to Cologne? Not that I know of. I'm looking forward to seeing Mihu at Star Series, actually. Hirogi. I added a T. I was close. Tesek, looking to maybe pad his stats a little bit. Tesek. Finding another. Actually pretty low on HP. I enjoyed Katowice. I enjoyed it. I drunk way too much alcohol. Like, you guys and vodka, like, you have too many types of vodka. I was happy in life with, like, one. Oh, hello, Freddy. Got any more of those in you? He does trade things back. Freddy Frog do anything more? Okay, Relaxer's now stepping up. Actually, Tessek's going to be missing the shots. Can they get another bomb plant here? Give me a washing machine, alright. Bomb is going to be planted. I don't think there's any way they're going to deny this, so that's something already for the T side. Give them a nice boost going into the next round. But how much more damage can they do? A dink is hit. The flank comes in. Goofy just about quick enough, and now it is left on to Freddy Frog. And Tesek will deny. At least they'll keep 3 players alive for the CT side, but these rounds have not been clean, and they have been pretty close in the end. Starlight of CS1 is going live. Yeah, that's probably the Hellcase stuff, I imagine. So, like, basically, because all the stuff underneath the Hellcase channel, or underneath the channel, is Hellcase, and then on this channel, it's all BetNet, so I just stream on the BetNet one when I'm doing BetNet stuff. And then on Hellcase, I'm doing Hellcase. So it's all about the switcheroo. Both teams have themselves a full buy in this round. And both teams actually on for a reset. Whoever loses this one is going to have next to no money. Going to Star Series this week. Wow, wouldn't you like to know? Why no Cologne? I haven't been invited to go to Cologne, so I don't know why I've been tempted to buy tickets to go to Australia, because I think that event will be cool, and I've always wanted to go. I don't know if I'll do it. I'm very tempted. It depends how busy I am. Lesson has managed to already get himself into the window. One check. We'll eventually remove Lesson from that window spot. Molotov will burn the time down a little bit. Oh yeah, I can say hello to Mr. Gers for you. Relaxon will trade one back, but Tesek is still on the site. Just to double down as well, leaving only 2 players remaining. Freddy Frog. One of them ticking out, time ticking away. They really don't have time to do anything here. DJL needs to perform a miracle. A 1-second bomb plant would probably help, but it's not going to happen. 11-9. 4 players survive from the CT side, and the T's are going to take themselves a pause. Max loss bonus will be coming in the next round. Barcelona or Real? Well, considering a lot of the Real Madrid players are ex-Tottenham, I'll probably go Real. Yeah, well, if I'm free, I will probably go and visit ECS, because it's cool. It depends as well, because the major might be in London. If the major's in London, I'm 100% going. That would just be cool to go watch. I went to one of the ECS finals, but I'm pretty sure I was away for the other one, so I didn't go. I don't really remember. Favorite English football team is Tottenham. I'd love to get Modric back from Real Madrid. Thank you, Ruben. I appreciate it. Here we go, though. T side. They've invested back into this one. They'll get max loss bonus in the next round anyway, so this is all about doing some damage, maybe stealing one away with some pistols. Not gonna be easy. CT side haven't been able to build up too much money just yet. What's going on over there? Oh, they're setting up a smoke. Ah. I think I have seen this done before. Where does that go? Oh, it just goes into CT. It's just an easier way to do the CT smoke. Okay, that's kind of cool. Here we go, though. Pushing through the ramp. Freddy Frog already tagged very low. They're looking to just clear things out. A bomb plant should be easy for them, really. Oh, okay, through the box. That's going to deny the plant, at least for now. Can they do it again? Can they stop him again? No. Relaxer will be able to at least get the bomb plant. That's something extra. But now let's see how clean the CT side can get this done. Dark, nice 3 kills. Leaves only Freddy Frog remaining. Can he at least get a kill? Do a little bit of damage? Yes, he can. Nice shot with the deagle. Bomb already being defused. Shouldn't be too much more. Actually gets the second. So it makes things a bit more costly for the CTs, which is something at least. Do you support the other North London club? Oh, do you support Crystal Palace? I don't even know if they're North London. Don't worry, at least if you're an Arsenal fan, just remember, at least you won't have to pay that extra money for Aubameyang for winning the league, because you're never going to win the league. It's great, you get to save that 20 mil. P-side all gathered up towards Ramp and Palace, looking to try and hit towards this A-site. Close angle going to be taken by Stark. Joined to that savagery. Stark is just going to be hiding in the corner. It's a little bit of a bait and switch, as they do have Soon waiting. And they have completely gambled over towards this A side of the map. Already quick few kills. CT side shutting things down, looking like a leveling scoreline will be in. 11-11. And we'll be Red Reserve now, losing 6 rounds in a row. Only a deagle for Relaxer. Still, they've got that max loss bonus going. Bomb plant is all they need to just continuously buy. CT side actually still haven't built up a huge amount of money, and now the flashbang comes into mid. Freddy Frog does damage, but soon will be able to fade away. He's the AWPer, so it's not too worrying. He'll still be able to take the jewels. Tesset Waiting patiently. Spots out Pleasant again. About the same amount of damage is done. Minute left on the clock. T still have a little bit of utility, but not anything too crazy, so the executions that they run are not going to be easy. I think Soon's just thrown down a one-way smoke. Will they expect it? They're actually waiting in that mid spot. I think Botten knows. It seems like he knows at least, and they are going to re-smoke just to allow them to get onto short. However, again, it's a great read from the CT side. They still have 2 more players over towards this B side of the map as the execution comes in. 30 seconds left, and they're all going to be coming in from one angle. Well played by Ponchek. Already finds 2. Make that the 3rd as well. And it will be 12-11. 4 players survive. The CTs now do look to build up some money. Well, the T side have no choice. They've got to go back to pistols again. They've got to go for a minimal investment. Well, we could, of course, for anybody who doesn't know, this, if you get through all of the stages, I think the top 4 teams or 2 I don't know. Basically, some of the teams get invited to a $100,000 LAN event in Kiev, so decent opportunity here. I think there's 10K for the online stage as well, but I don't think people are going to be too worried about that. It's more about the qualification to the LAN. Again, we're going to see this fake thrown in over towards the B site. Ponchek will individually close it down, but they have over-rotated a bit here. They'll leave it a lot onto Stark, and he gets nothing done. Decimated by the pistols. Bomb will be planted. Extra money again. But extra money at this point really isn't too much of a problem. They need to actually do some damage in these rounds. They need to actually look to try and win some of these rounds. Instead, it's left on to just DJL. 1 versus 4. Nothing will be done. And, okay, great, you made a little bit of extra money, but let's look how much difference the $800 made. They're still going to have a 4-buy no matter what. In fact, yeah, it made, okay, it improved it very, very slightly. Maybe they could get more AWPs, but they'll still just have roughly about 800 to 1,000 left in their bank accounts anyway. I think the only person it made a difference to was Relaxer. $13-11. Some of you are pointing out, was 11-5 at one point. It seemed like at that point when Red Reserve won the pistol, this game could be as good as done. Instead, they're now looking a little bit flat. Swedes will need to step up here. Molotov will force Tesek off the angle. Mid control has been a big part of the game for the CT side. DJL. Been a little glimmer of hope over the last couple of rounds. Does manage to find the first, but very quickly traded back. In the corner is Stark. Can he do anything this time? Yes, he can. Just about. And he's got Tesek holding the cross with the AWP. Leaves it down to just 1 man left. Relaxer. And Stark will take him down as well. 14-11 again. Nothing seems to be working for this T side. That is 9 rounds in a row for Venatores. They're only needing 2. And they take themselves their first victory in this second stage of the BetNet Challenger Series. Yogi with the puns. You got Wrecked Reserve. You then adore them. Ha! That was just bad. I apologize. Stark, he'll be the Lone Ranger over towards this A site. And Red Reserve do seem to have run out of ideas. We saw some fakes thrown in early on and attempting to do something a little different. Now they're just looking to force the issue. Let's just keep running in towards this A site and hope that we eventually win one of these rounds. Stark already setting up for a bit more of a retake strategy. Seems to be coming in soon. Does find the opener, but very quickly traded back. One will be going down once again. 2 players coming in from behind on the flank. Stark, ready with another in, looking to just clear the angles. This is the problem. They're waiting for these retakes. And they're so good at them. They're winning every single battle. They're using their utility effectively. And yeah, one by one again. 4v4 situation turns into a 4v0. Like, how does that come off? 15 to 11. Every single CT round except the pistol goes the way of Venatores. And now it's the last-ditch effort. It won't even be the best buy we've seen from Red Reserves. They don't get the bomb down. Well, this is it. The last attempt to save themselves here. So much money for the CT side that even if they lose this round, they're still going to be fine with buying. Relaxer, at least initially, is going to go over towards that B side of the map. Maybe expecting some aggression out from the CT side, but in fact, the aggression is coming in onto middle. They're going to boost up? Yeah, they are. Nobody in mid, of course. And this boost is somewhat null and void when you already have a player boosted. P-side have just looked to slow things right down. That nade does so much damage. Oh, I thought Goofy was going to shoot through the wall and kill him there. A bit close. Tesek currently almost above his teammate. Opposition, I should say. And he may get caught out here. Peeks in. Looks for the opener. Spots out DGL, but won't get anything done. There we go. Freddy Frog finally finds his team an opener. Goofy boosted up, spots out Pleasant, finds the trade, but Botton's quick enough that they do keep the man advantage going, at least for now. Man on ramp. They are going to rotate the bomb back towards the A side. There's only 30 seconds yet again. They do have a singular Molotov, but what is the chances that they throw it into the sandwich? That's the big thing. Stark could realistically end this round and the map. Only got 20 seconds to get their move on. Relaxer, looking like he may be the one to lead the charge. They really need to get going, and if they don't spot out this position, he could end the game. Nice shot from Stark, gets one, but he won't get anything more done. The time is ticking, but the bomb will go down. Looking like we may be holding on for just a little bit longer, unless Ponchek can clutch it, and he cannot. 12 to 15. Finally, we see a round on the board from Red Reserve. But of course, there is so much money Venatores to buy back in with. Oh, we'll be back in. CT side still with plenty of cash, and the T's with one of the best buys we've seen from them in a while. Goofy looking to go aggressive. The flashbang leaves him completely blind, and he'll lose that opening battle. 2 rounds in a row, we've seen the initial kill now going the way of Red Reserve. For a trade back, Tesek peeks in. Lesson's waiting for him, though. Expects the peek. Maybe Red Reserve have finally started to learn from some of their mistakes. Looking to re-peek Stark. Foot or two away from his opponent. Makes a footstep as well. And they're just waiting for the aggression. This is smart from the T side. They're expecting reactive play from Venatores. Actually, we're going to see the CT side call in a pause as well. No surprise. This is just great. All the T's are doing is waiting. That's literally all they're doing. And each player, of course, has to try and make a play because they're so far behind in this round. But each player is taking a peek. Each player is looking. Try and find that kill soon. I think they know where he is. They do. Relaxer will close him down. 15 to 13. 2 rounds until this hits OT. And they bring it back. After 10 rounds in a row. Can Red Reserve take us to OT? Relaxer, currently 27 and 16, leading the charge. No surprise to see Tesek right behind him. He's been having a very good game. 25 kills for him. Are going to have the unpause called. Double op set up for the CT side. Bit more of a pick-based play. They have been losing the opening pick the last couple of rounds, so this may be their remedy. On check. They go over towards that B site. Actually means that they can play a little bit more in middle, and in fact, they're going to have 2 players towards that underpass spot. Once again, though, the T's are being patient. They're expecting this aggression. They know how the CT side like to play, and they're going to go running in. They may not expect to, but Pleasant will find both. It makes no difference what they expect if both kills go their way. Again, this patience from the T side, this switch up works so well. And it seems like now that they're not just running into the sites, they're being a little bit more methodical, that things are working for Red Reserve. Again, the T's I look to build back up. They've still got 2 players around this A site where the bomb is looking to go. But all the T's have to do is trade effectively from this point onwards. They still have a decent amount of utility. In fact, 3 players with full nades. Station will be coming back from Tesek. He has to go absolutely huge in this round if they're going to have any chance. And well, now the nades are going to look to push in. A little bit of a fake from Pleasant. Even low on HP, he still finds the kill. Soon will at least take 1, but he's so low as well that now Tesek pretty much has to pull out the hero play, and Pleasant from behind. 4 kills for him in the round. 15-14. The CT side, well, they've hit low economy right at the depths of this match. And Relaxer fight this opening, just misses. All B rifles on the majority of players from the CT side. Still got an SMG. The FAMASs aren't ideal. CZ on Ponchek. Well, says it all, really. 1 minute 15. The T's once again playing this passive style, especially when they know they're up against the weaker buy. This is the right call to make. Just wait for aggression. Venatores with their last chance now after 10 rounds in a row. Pleasant. He stepped up over the last few. Starting to catch up to Relaxer, who's leading the way. 45 seconds left on the clock. This time the CTs haven't over-aggressed, and actually Tesek now nets them the opener. T's haven't been great from playing with a man down. They're going to need somebody to step up here, and the clock's starting to play against them, although actually Soon will just jump straight in. Maybe expecting nobody to be there that late into the round, but instead, he gives that man advantage away. That could be the mistake that costs them, and in fact, now there's only Stark over towards this A site. Left alone. Hazel being thrown in. He's going to throw out the pop. Flash gets nothing done. Quick rotation from Goofy. He falls. Tesek, the only real hope here, watches the cross, looks for the shot. Spots Freddy Frog, gets the opener back. But now he is all that remains. Has to clutch it 1 versus 2. Needs, in fact, the ace to win them the game. Relaxer. Down below. He doesn't have a kit, so if he's going to do this, he has to move very fast indeed. Just going to be playing patiently, waiting on the site. Relaxer looking to try and just bait him into position, and we're going to overtime. 15-15, the comeback towards the end. As Red Reserve, well, they throw away a big initial lead. But they managed to right their wrongs at the depths. we go, though. Just waiting to get into overtime. Long first matchup. Still got 4 more games today. Already got the IP for the next match. Be Valiants versus Fragsters. Oh, see? Look, washing machine. I said it before you even asked. I am just that good. I am just that good. Call me the sidekick. I am hacking. Yes, I am. Here we go, though. Of course. OT. 10k MO3 before I can even say it. Ponchek is already dead. Rifle at wall 4. Relaxer looks to continue his reign of terror. 31 kills now in the server. 30 in normal time. Stop pre-firing me. Once again. That's all it takes. The T's just slow right down. Seems like Venatores don't really know how to play once there's nobody pushing them anymore. Soon is going to be waiting, and he's not falling for the trickery of Plessen. Still, there'll be multiple players waiting. Soon, looking to smoke them off. Buys them a bit more time. Does look to just fall back a little bit. And I wonder if the T's are going to have to switch up their strategy, or if they're just going to go running towards the AWPer. Seems like a risky strategy, but then again, there's nobody else here. He is alone. He has to do everything in this scenario. The AWPer versus the world. Flashbang comes through, looking to try and get the repeat. He's going to be forced off the angle. It looks like he may have made a bit of a mistake here. Hits the no-scope at least, but the sight will fall to the hands of Red Reserve. Nice shot from Relaxer as well. Leaves only 2 remaining. Goofy. Wow. I don't really know what you expected to happen trying to run through a smoke onto short. Bottom will be there to close. 16-15. Now the CT side, well, if they lose this round, they're going to be left with just pistols. We'll see the double AWP setup return for the CT side. They've got next to no utility. That's the big thing you have to take into consideration. And the one thing that I was giving real props to for Venatores earlier in the game, where they were on that streak, their retakes were excellent. Now, the patience of Red Reserve in the later rounds really showed the difference. It was like they weren't necessarily giving away those early picks, which make the retakes a little bit easier. They were playing really slow, and in the end, Venatores went for information. Now, in this round, they're doing it again. But even if we get into a retake scenario, yes, they've got the kits, but they have 1 incendiary, 2 smokes, and a couple of flashbangs. Definitely not ideal for a retake scenario. $40 seconds left on the clock. Not too much known. One of the remaining smokes will be onto Ponchek, who can throw that fairly late into the round. Goofy going to be using what little utility he has. By the looks of it, the T's are just going to go barreling in towards this B site. All together now, they go pushing through. The late smoke does wonders as Ponchek picks up 2 kills. But it will just be trades back. The bomb looking to go down on the site. If they can get rid of Tesek, they actually have it back into a close scenario. He's going to try and do something here, but instead, it'll be 2v2. Make it 2v1 as alone Stark jumps into the site and soon is left. No kit, no utility. He just has to hope that somebody makes a mistake, and there's the mistake. Peek out, rounds the corner, but can't quite connect the shot. 17-15. Now the CT side, well, their money is ruined. It will just be pistols. Sure they have another view model on the Russian stream, if it means that much to you. I hope they do. Enjoy. Let's see. Can they make things work with the pistols where they failed with the rifles? It is MR3. I don't think anybody really uses MR5 anymore. Lesson and Relaxer. Already finding openers. Pleasant continuing his reign of terror. He has stepped up. Last few rounds. It's again, the T's not over pushing. They're just going to wait. Freddy Frog will catch another rotating. Leaving just one man left. Ponchek versus 5. This would be one of the greatest clutches I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And, well, it won't be, because he's not going to do it. 18 to 15. More dominance from Red Reserve. And their CT side was the better of the two. Let's see if they can turn things up. I am not going to change the view model. So if it means that much to you, then leave. You'll live. You're going to cast Valiance versus Fraxes? Yes. After this game is finished, I will jump straight in. Finishing off this one. Why are you not going to change it? Well, firstly, I can't be bothered, and secondly, because you're annoying. I'm stubborn. One round is all that's needed. Relaxer actually hasn't bought armor in this round, which is interesting. See if that plays a part. He's gone for quite an aggressive peak. Maybe wants to save some money in case they do lose. I feel like that's a really weird way to play things. Yeah, ignore the 4 out of 10. Oh, I was rude when I did have hair on my head. Nothing's changed there. CT side with 4 players over towards this A side of the map. I'm just going to see only 40 seconds left. The T's playing fairly slow themselves now. Seconds left on the clock. They are going to gather up towards this B site. Freddy Frog holding the angle as the nades will go in. Pushing it onto short as well. Doesn't connect the first shot. Has multiple players pushing his way. He will manage to get himself the second. No trade as of yet, but there is Ponchek. Pleasant, however, drops the bomb. Gives them some hope. If they catch on the cross, it's so close. But Tesek will just about get away with it. He can't afford to go down. That bomb needs to be planted, and he will get it done. Held in the corner. Soon, waiting on the angle with the AWP, and they flank as well. Relaxer, the only one left alive. Again, remember, he doesn't have any armor. I don't think he's going to be going for this. And it's looking like Venatores will at least get themselves a 16th round on the board. Dark also looking to remove this AWP from action. Of course, the double op setup, very costly. Relaxer, however, will decapitate him. Relaxer just going to try and hide in the smoke. And actually, did Tesek go down to the bomb? He was so low on HP that I think he just died to the bomb. That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. 18 to 16. We'll see a buyback in from the CT side, but if they lose this one, we'll see the same sort of scenario as before, where it will be pistols for the CT side for the final round of the half. Relaxer makes the jump. We'll be up on the boost. Lots of nades expended towards middle. A little bit of aggression from Soon out towards B. Freddy Frog has to be pretty careful jumping up here. Not gonna spot anything out just yet. Obviously, with Relaxer so aggressive, you're gonna want to have somebody watching, and Freddy Frog actually peeks out and takes down Soon. Not the start that the T side were looking for. Now we're going into middle. Just remember, there is still this man here waiting with the AWP, and that's going to be a second opening. Could this be the beginning of the end? It's looking like it is. Ponchek and Tesek, the only two remaining. Make it just Tesek. 1 versus 5. It's looking like we are done. He will at least have control of the bomb. That's the only real glimmer of hope that he has, is that the bomb isn't somewhere horrific. Can Tesek do this? I'm not a believer, I'll be honest. He'll have to surprise me. Be pushing back towards the A side of the map, hoping to find some sort of opener, praying that some ridiculous level mistake is made. He gets himself a first, doesn't take too much damage. Plesson already spotted, needs the instant headshot, actually gets the kill as well. Running low on time. We will need to get that bomb down. And there isn't really going to be a safe place to plant it. Just going to go and try and bait somebody in. It's got to go for the plant now, and they will know this as well. Freddy Frog will win them the game. 19-16 in favor of Red Reserve. They were the dominant in the first half. Question is, well, really, did they deserve to win it in the end? So many rounds in a row for Venatores, and they just threw it away. Either way, we got another match coming in just a moment.